How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode on how to train on a Cobra bag. My name is Jonathan Allen. I'm an amateur boxer. I'm also a boxing coach here in Quebec City, Canada, and welcome to my channel. So this tutorial is all about the lead hook. So before we put on our gloves and we start hitting our Cobra bag, let me show you the basics, or let me show you the fundamentals of a lead hook. So let's start with our boxing stance. If I'm currently an orthodox boxer, my lead hand, which is this one, that will be the hand that I'm going to be using, my arm that I'll be using for the lead hook. If you were a southpaw, or if you are a southpaw, that means your basic boxing stance is kind of like this. Your lead hand is now your right hand. So if you are a southpaw boxer, all you need to do for this tutorial is to mirror what I'm doing. So how does that work? So basically in your boxing stance, what you want to do, you want to transfer some of the weight that is on the back leg onto your front leg. So you'll need to shift your weight slightly to your front leg. Now, as you've seen right now, and let me just back up a little bit, making sure that you guys can see me in the camera. If I've got some of my weight here and I've got some of my weight here, let's say 50-50, I'm going to rotate at the hips. I'm also going to rotate my knee towards my opponent, okay? And I'm going to shift some of my weight here. So maybe 60% of my weight is here, and another 40% is here. Don't put too much weight at the front. It's not going to be necessary. So I'm going to shift my weight here. Now in this position, you can see my hands are still up because I am protecting myself. I am defending myself at any given time. So when I'm shifting my weight here, now I want to shift back some of the weight back here, because now I'm going to open up my arm, my lead hand, just like that. So what happens is I'm twisting here at the torso. I'm also twisting at the shoulder level. I'm gonna go like this, boom. And then I open up my arm, and here's my lead hook, boom. So here, boom. Those two knuckles here, those first two knuckles here that you have on your hands, right next to your thumb, this is what is gonna hit the bag or your opponent, or even the reflex bag. You don't want to hit with this portion here, so you want to hit right here. I can hit somebody really close to me, or I can hit somebody much further away. So the further away my opponent is, you see my angle with my hand, I want to make sure these knuckles will basically hit my opponent. So boom, boom. If I'm closer, boom. Again, same knuckles that will hit the target. Some of the common mistakes that I see all the time. The first one is, I've done those mistakes myself when I started. Don't worry about it. We all make mistakes. Is I want to shift my weight way too much at the front foot, which have me go in this forward position here. I could potentially lose balance. We don't want that. We want to be able to stay in that position here. So just about 60% of my weight, like I said before. Now, the other mistake that we see all the time is people that are cranking up their hand, their arm, so wide. Whoom. Problem with this, if I go like this, let me be in front of you guys here, and I go like that. Whoom. What happens is you see me. I'm telegraphing my hook. So obviously, a good fighter is going to step away, he's going to do something else, or weave under the punch. Now, some of the other mistakes that I see all the time is, again, in that position here, and they shift the weight, but the problem is this hand. This hand goes all over the place. See where my hand went? So they go here, it's fine, and then they go like this. Okay, because it feels like a good counterbalance. But we don't want that. It's all about the positioning of the body. So think about pivoting around this. So whoop, bang. My arm is parallel to the floor. My thumb is right here. Or should it be here? Now, this is an interesting question, and I think it's out for debate. Not everybody agrees on that. But here's my take on this. It doesn't matter. Everybody's physiognomy is slightly different. So some people will feel really comfortable with the thumbs up. Boom. Some people feel better when the thumbs is in that direction. I'm going to take myself as an example. When I train on a heavy bag, I never hit the heavy bag like this. I don't. You see, when I hit the heavy bag, because of the shape of the bag, when I do hit like this, it hurts my wrists. And I've learned over the years that when I work on a heavy bag, I'm gonna hit with the thumbs up. Put your boxing gloves on if you don't have them already. And I've got 3 simple drills to get us started, to give us the foundation that we need to get started. Once you start to get better, you'll be able to do all kinds of super cool tricks on your reflex bag. But part of the learning process is to learn simple things first and then learn other stuff afterwards. You will be facing your reflex bag. I don't want you guys to be too far away, all right? So get pretty close to your bag. And the way I like to do this drill personally is I am almost to the side of my bag. You see my foot here? It's not here. It's actually closer to my bag right here. So if I was to do it in the other direction, I would have my foot right here. So that means I'm not totally centered with the bag, but that's okay. That's just because I want to get the proper technique done. So once you get into your position here, what you're going to do is you're going to shift your weight, like I demonstrated before. You're going to shift your weight to the front foot here. Remember, you got to be stable. If you start to fall forward, that's not good, right? Try again. So I'm here, I shift the weight, and then I'm going to hit the bag with my lead hand. Boom. Stop the bag every time, okay? So here, let's just get that proper transfer of the weight. Boom, and hit the bag after that. Let's do this for 2 minutes, and then I'll show you something else. Well done, everybody. First round is now done. That is the basic, how to get it done on a reflex bag. Now, the next drill that you will do is you'll position yourself in front of the bag and you're gonna throw a cross. Now, the cross, you won't hit the bag, just beside the bag here. All right, that's all I want to do here. And from that position, you should feel that you have some weight on your lead foot, right? So if I'm transferring some of my weight here already, so I do have some weight right here, okay? Chin must be tucked in into your shoulder. You don't want to have your chin out like this. You just want to go straight punch And then as you want to bring back this hand, the right hand or your rear hand, as I want to bring this, I'm transferring my weight back to my back foot, obviously, and I'm going to throw the lead hook. All you want to do is be precise. And as I'm doing this, I'm looking at my bag because I want to hit it. So I do make sure that I look at the bag every single time. So I'm in this position, I feel the good position, I feel the weight on my front foot, and then now I twist as I'm pulling on this, boom. Stop the bag again, get into that nice position, comfortable position, and just hit the bag. Okay, guys? One more time in this position here, so you have a different angle. So I'm here like that, and then I'm gonna shift as I'm pulling, and I just hit my reflex bag. So 2 minutes on that. Well done. That was round 2. Second drill, I think you got that. Right on. Now let's try to put into one single motion. So I'm gonna be hitting the bag with my cross, and then I need to time it in such a way that I can actually hit the reflex bag. So you'll need to look at your reflex bag in order to do that. The big thing here is this. It's okay if you miss the bag. Don't worry, okay? I might miss the bag, so what? If I miss the bag, boom, I come back into my boxing stance. I might miss my opponent. That doesn't mean it's the end of the world, it's not the end of the fight. Boom, so what's gonna happen here now? Like I said, boom, boom. And I want you guys to start moving around your bag, okay? Position yourself in such a way that you'll be able to hit it again. And if your bag is going all sorts of direction, you don't like it, just extend your jab and stop the bag from moving a little bit. To be honest, the lead hook on a reflex bag is a lot harder than anything else that I've been practicing with. See, I just missed it. I didn't time it properly. It happens. I don't worry too much about it. I don't worry too much about it. At some point, we'll get better, okay? So this is what we're gonna put into practice here. Just have fun with the process, right? So, let's do that. I always felt that the lead hook, or any hooks for that matter, on a Reflex bag is a lot more difficult to do than, you know, just simple straight punches. Now, I will have more tutorials on the lead hook, more drills, more exciting stuff that we can do. I just wanted to provide you with some of the basic stuff. So now that you've seen a few of my episodes, start to combine a few things together, make some boxing combos, and have fun. I'll see you guys in the next episode.